Hi Pisces, I'm Honeymoth Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing your February full moon reading. So before we begin, I just want to tell you a little bit about the full moon itself. So this particular full moon will be in the sign of Leo, which means that there will be an emphasis on creativity, self-expression. And then also, because Leo is ruled by the sun, that means that there will also be an emphasis on the ego and the self. Cool, so we've already got some cards that flew out. Either feeling the need to stay put, stay rooted, or feeling stuck. There is something about a lack of movement, staying where you are, stagnancy. And we'll see what comes out. I'm getting perhaps, obviously use your discernment because this is quite specific, maybe you or somebody that you know has perhaps like a substance abuse issue or some sort of addiction, and they're kind of reluctant to get help with that. They may be in like a complete sort of state of denial. Can you tell me a bit about this night energy? If there's like something that you're like blocking off, or not wanting to look at, not wanting to pay attention to it, not wanting to admit something. Yeah, there's something about like roots or like the ground. Maybe this is a sign for you to get more grounded, kind of practice meditation or different grounding techniques to feel more like connected with your body, connected with the earth. And again, this energy of like narrowly avoiding something. But I will say there is like more movement in this card than there has been in the others, so maybe you're in some sort of situation that feels very like heavy, possibly even dangerous. And now you're realizing that you need to move, that you want to... I'm getting the word escape, and it might not necessarily be that kind of... that heavy of a situation. But yeah, overall I'm just getting this feeling of feeling like stuck or like too comfortable in some sort of situation or behavior that's like unhealthy and not serving you in the long run, and then now you're kind of making the decision to move, to jump. Might even be moving or like traveling, like a change of scenery. Then we have the Temperance card, which is Sagittarius energy. Yeah, definitely an emphasis on meditation or like mental stillness. I feel as though with this energy you're sort of addressing your own inner demons, these like unhealthy coping mechanisms. Whatever is keeping you stuck, you're finally coming to terms with it. And I want to say with the Temperance energy to be patient with yourself. Take each day as it comes. Anything else for Pisces for February? Take this one. You're now taking that energy is the word that I got. You're taking this like step forward. You may be like reading self-help books, or you might be journaling. You may even be reading like past diary entries and kind of seeing where this like stuckness or this like reluctancy to move sort of stems from. But yeah, overall I'm happy to see that the energy is kind of like the wheels are turning now. And you are in like an active pursuit of going from being too comfortable, perhaps even like complacent, and becoming uncomfortable. And I don't mean that in like a bad way, I mean like being uncomfortable in terms of like facing your fears. Because ultimately nothing is going to change if you stay in the same place, right? And we have the Eight of Swords. Which again is that stagnancy. that mental prison that we often put ourselves in through like negative thinking. But I feel like you're cutting yourself out of this mental prison because you're now realizing that you have, to an extent, of course, you have control over your thoughts and your feelings. But especially you have control over like the actions that will make you feel good in the long run. Number 8 may be significant for you just because we've got 2 8s here. So with this card I got the phrase, be honest with yourself. And so I think that is you figuring out what isn't working for you and kind of I don't know, I'm just seeing like a really overgrown garden and I'm just seeing like weeds being pulled up from the ground, like kind of weeding out what is no longer serving you. And doing things that enrich your life and enrich your mind. Any advice or words of encouragement for Pisces? Thank you. So we have 2 knights here, so there may be something about travel, moving, or movement of some sort. Maybe even like physical exercise to help kind of bring this stagnancy out of you. But I feel as though with this night energy that you're rescuing yourself from a darker part of you that may have been kind of taking the driver's seat for a while. And so you're now kind of approaching life from like a healthier perspective and thinking about what's going to make you feel good in the long run rather than like instant gratification. Okay, so can we get an affirmation card for Pisces? Feel free to use this affirmation or not, it's completely up to you. So we have love your unique sacredness. Oh, sorry about that. So we have love your unique sacredness. You have nothing to hide and everything about you to love. Right, so I'm going to get you guys an oracle card from the Moonology deck. Will you get a Moonology card for Pisces, please? So you have work through your fears, which I definitely feel as though you're either being called to do that or you are currently doing that. Then we have a new romantic cycle begins. So Libra energy is all about like harmony, equilibrium. So I feel that like by addressing whatever this like shadow self, whatever this like darker part of you is, through addressing that, you're kind of I don't know, like returning to your old self, like the equilibrium that way, but then you're also kind of gaining a new self at the same time, if that makes sense. So last but not least, can we get an oracle card for Pisces from the Divine Guidance deck? So we have number 34, which I believe is the Reflections card. So we have, there is great beauty in all of our life experiences. Although you feel sad and down at times, Spirit is reminding you that this is what can facilitate your greatest growth and evolution, both as a soul and as a human being. You are truly being watched over at this time. Don't fear the darkness within. Remember, without the darkness, there can be no light. This is a time for quiet reflection and inner exploration. Through it, you will discover your light and know what needs to be changed so that you may live a more authentic life. Yeah, I feel like that card is quite apt for this reading. Alright, Pisces, thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon. Bye.